No one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened. Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk about clicker training your cat. For a while I was thinking about getting a dog, and when I was reading books about training, I was reading a lot of positive reinforcement type of training books, and I started reading about clicker training. And while I was reading about it, they said that if you have another animal to practice on, like a cat, cats are harder to train than dogs, so it's a good idea to practice on a cat before you get the dog. So that's exactly what I did. I have my cat here, Debbie Reynolds. Debbie, come here. So I was able to teach my cat how to sit and how to give a high five using clicker training. So now I'm going to teach you. So step one in clicker training your cat is to get a cat. Get a cat, any cat, that cat you've seen down the street. Take him in for a little while, a few minutes here and there. Teach him how to sit. Teach him how to give a high five. However, if you live with a brother who might potentially accidentally kill your cat and then not give it a proper burial, you might want to skip this step. Step two, you want to get some treats, which will act as the positive reinforcement. Cats love food. My cat doesn't like praise. She's kind of a bitch. So I have to use treats to get her to do what I want. You may also want to get a clicker. I did not. I'm very cheap, so I just use my voice. You want to make the sound consistent. That's why a clicker is best, because it reproduces a consistent, identical sound every time. And that's what the cat will learn to associate with treats at first. Step three, and this one's difficult, you want your cat to be interested in what you're doing for a few minutes. So you need your cat to be actually sitting beside you for this. Step four, when you start out, what you want to be doing is having your cat in front of you. You want to click, give a treat. Click, give a treat. Click, give a treat. It's that simple. We need to reinforce that the click equals treat. And it does happen quite quickly. Now, you might want to start out the first training session, maybe 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes of just this, and then give it a day and come back and train the cat again. Click, treat. Don't move too fast into shaping behavior. We need to make sure that the click treat is really solidified before we move on to that. So step five, once the cat can freely associate that click means treat, we want to start shaping behavior. So for instance, if you want to teach your cat to sit, what you would want to do is bring your cat in front of you. When your cat even begins to sit, so I don't mean is sitting on the floor, when the cat begins to move into a sit position, that's when you want to click. Right away. That's how shaping behavior works. You don't want to do it when the behavior is finished. You want to do it when the cat has made the conscious choice to start the behavior. Eventually, you'll click at different spots. So for instance, when I was starting, I would click when my cat was just beginning to move into a sit, but the click would break the cat out of the sit. So then next time I would wait a little bit longer, the cat would begin to sit, and I would click. And then eventually the cat learned that what I was looking for was a sit. So once I shaped the sit, what I did was I added a hand at the beginning. This hand signal will mean sit from now on. So I would do this hand signal, and then I would wait, and when the cat would begin to go into a sit, again I would click and give a treat. Then the next time I would give the hand signal, and to be completely honest, my cat just sat right away and I gave a treat. I didn't even click that time. You can give treats when the behavior happens. You want to phase out the clicks, and then you want to start phasing out the treats and giving some other positive reinforcement, like positive praise or giving your cat a pat. Don't want to be giving a treat every single time for the rest of your cat's life. Debbie Reynolds started getting fat and depressed and begging for food at all hours of the day. Don't do this. You do want to start phasing out the treat and giving them in different intervals. Now, if you want to teach something more complex than a sit, it's all in the shaping exercise that I taught you in the beginning. You have to have the end goal in mind, what you want the cat to be doing, but then you need to shape their natural behavior along the way. So when you see something that looks like it could be the beginning of that movement, that's when you want to click, that's when you want to treat, and eventually it will progress to the movement that you would like to see your cat doing. So what I started with was I started reinforcing every time Debbie would lift her paw off the ground. The second she lifted her paw a tiny bit, I clicked and gave a treat. And eventually that shaping turned into my cat being able to give me a high five on command. High five. Good. Sit. Good. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please subscribe below. Also, I would love to hear from you, so leave a comment in the comment section below. I post videos every Wednesday and Friday. See ya! I'm smart, kitty. So smart. I'm so smart. I will always love you.